So I need somebody with fuel tank repair expertise to give me an idea how I'm going to fix this truck. So we've narrowed it down to the back compartment is leaking. And I just pumped the fuel out of it. I thought it was the front compartment. So we got all the fuel out of that. That didn't stop it. So right there where the light is was where the fuel was coming down. From up inside there. And so we pumped all the fuel out of the back compartment into the front, and it has stopped. Now the other interesting thing is, so on your back compartment, it's got some crazy bracing and whatever. Anyway, you see all that right there is wet. And I steam cleaned that all off the other day. Okay, that's the hose reel on the other side, and you can't see over in there, but it's clean and it's dry in there. But this is the hose reel we use off the left side, and it's just wet through here and dirty, and I'm not sure if it's leaking down in there, and then it's going down into that tube somewhere in there. I don't see how it could unless there's a hole in that weld right there and it's getting in. I don't know. Let me show you what's inside the tank. Okay, this is inside the tank. I hope I don't drop the phone in there. So what they've got on the back is a piece of channel welded, and it's not fully welded, it's just skip welded. And then what they've got down here is a bent piece there, and then they've got a piece welded on the floor right there. Now, so if I tip this, video's probably going to go upside down. It's this side that's leaking right here. Let's go to the other side so you can see it. Okay, so it's this side here that's leaking. And it's leaking probably in there somewhere because it's showing signs of seepage inside where the meter and the hose reel is, but it's mostly running down inside where the tank fits to the truck frame. So how in the world am I gonna fix this? So you can take this off. I don't know how big that is, but I assume if I got all the fuel out of all the tanks, screwed the Wiggins valves off the back, steamed every tank out, so I got all the fumes, anything, there's no chance of any kind of explosion, and then got a harness and lowered either me or Jake down in there and went to inspecting to see if we could figure out what the problem was. I just I don't know how we'd ever fix it from the outside or how you would find it from the outside. So that's my dilemma. Maybe you just stop using the tank. Or do they have diesel stop leak I could put in there? I don't know what to do. Sucks. And I gotta figure something out. Here's my theory on this. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. So these pieces here look like some kind of a bracing setup. So you have them on both sides. And then you can see the weld down there on the rear bulkhead. So I'm wondering if, so this has got to be fully welded here all the way under this, and then this was put on after that. So I'm wondering if under that weld in there, it's leaking inside this. And then it's coming out down in that corner somewhere, because the funny thing is around that front side, if I get the camera down here to show you see that? That looks like somebody tried to stop a leak right there. And so they've put some kind of a goop, weather stripping, I don't know. What would you call that? I guess I need to dig it off. So I'm wondering if that's where our leak is. So maybe the better thing to do than to go inside the tank would be to pull the hose reel out of here so we can get in here and either cut a hole in this or skinny wheel the weld and try to remove this whole thing to see if that our problem is in there somewhere. I don't know. But see, they've also got like some kind of goop there too. So I guess I need to scrape that off and see what's going on. Maybe they didn't weld that because if it does leak, they want it to come out here. I don't know what that is, man. It is. I bet I could dig it off. But see that right there? So I think there's crap coming out of there, is what I think. So we're leaking from inside of this piece. I don't know. I just know I need to get it fixed.